This game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore.
Pretty hot.
Yeah.
Please, I hope that's how we started.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. You know, something I genuinely love about this intro is that first it poses the Umbrella logo like it's a game logo, like a production logo. And then it fades into the opening cutscene.
Yeah.
It's real nice.
Resident Evil 2.
A good one.
Still my fave.
Not mine, but it's real damn good regardless.
Yes.
Good job, I hope. Or, wait.
Yeah, we can do easy.
Okay.
Because
Well, the shock version.
if
TM.
I do a range, it's gonna make me cheat like a mofo because it's gonna give me a rocket launcher with infinite ammo and some other things.
That's silly. We don't want that.
So
Yeah,
easy.
we go.
Two.
The good one. We did one. We were bored, but we did it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, in hindsight, I'm actually
Bizarre
awfully
incident
impressed.
occurred in the
Hang on.
outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City.
Stare.
It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation into the affair.
Oh, it cut out. Oh well.
But the
cut
Umbrella
out?
Corporation's
Yeah.
experiments
What cut
far
out?
from finished.
There's like an explanation where it says like the case was apparently closed.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
Oh no.
What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. In hindsight, I'm actually kind of impressed with how our commentary came out, considering how boring that game actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
We're gonna be doing Chris's scenario from that game at some point, but I need a good game right now.
Galuf's microphone is showing it's activating, but I don't hear him. I don't know if that's...
I muted it because of the cutscene.
Oh, that's fair.
What have we got here?
Leon.
Our hero.
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
This guy's a maniac.
Chomp.
Because he ate bath salts.
That's a thing that actually happened.
Yeah, that is.
Bath salt?
What a mess.
Someone
Yeah.
tripped on bath salts and ate some dude's face.
Yeah.
What?
Or something.
Nah, this was years ago. People legit thought the zombie apocalypse was starting.
What are these things?
Because, yeah, some guy was tripping on bath salt and ate a guy's face.
Don't move.
Okay.
Don't move.
That's why you
Apparently,
don't do...
his true inner self, if he's tripping out on bath salts, is to be a cannibal.
Yes.
Apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
What's up with that?
Don't do drugs, kids. And at very least, don't do bath salt.
Why is that zombie shirt so open?
She's being sexy.
She's dead.
I know.
She was being sexy before she was dead.
Yeah, I mean,
This
we
is
don't,
just
yeah.
It'll be a lot
These
safer.
people had lives before they were zombies, okay?
fucking prove
The
it.
zombie virus interrupted super happy fun time, okay?
Never mind, don't prove it. I don't like that answer anymore.
I had a friend who had a videotape that he called his like super happy tape or something like that.
I don't know what to say about that.
And the whole place went
Great.
insane.
Radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
This cutscene's real 90s cheese. Love it.
Yeah, it is.
Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
I don't know. I still really enjoy the opening cutscene for this game.
I do too. I just enjoy it for different reasons now.
Yeah.
Very, very 90s CGI too. Although I still have to say it's like no, not bad for
There's a
an
gun
old
inside.
PS1 game.
Better take
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can see how it was good when it came out for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I think the actual in-game models are really nice for the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for the time, this was some really good graphics.
Can we just talk about how the body flying up the windshield was in a T-pose?
Yes.
Maniac's gonna ram us.
Maniac's gonna ram us.
Oh no!
Voice acting so much better in this game.
Yeah.
Yes.
The lady who voiced Claire in this game voiced her up until Revelations 2, which is she was replaced for Revelations 2,
I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
which I don't know why because she did a really good job. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then the remake for this game replaced everybody. But I think it makes more sense there because the current voice actors voice the older versions, so why would they sound the same 20 years in the past?
Yeah. Okay. Turn that on. Yeah.
Tasty.
Nom nom
Oh.
nom.
I'm on fire and I don't care.
Oh my god.
Damn.
It's because I'm like trying to not use the analog. There we go.
Well, the analog stick makes this more difficult for me.
Yes, it does. The D-pad is,
On your toast.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm used to playing this game with the D-pad, so when I switch to analog, it just screws me up. So I'm dying.
Analog stick must be kind of weird for tank controls too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Hell.
Hold your fire. I'm a human.
Playing Code Veronica for not practice reasons or anything. And trying the analog stick
I thought you
is
were
really
the
hard
bad
for that game. They
What's
changed.
going on in this town?
There's
Hold on.
almost every like camera angle
I don't
is
have a
like
clue.
the opposite of
By
the
the
camera
time
angle
I
that you
noticed,
were at
something
previously.
was wrong. The entire city was infected
So,
with zombies.
You'll be hitting left, or like you'll be facing left and push left while you're running to
But you should be
curve to the
safe
left to avoid a
inside
zombie,
here.
but the camera will switch, so it pushes you to the
I'm
right.
keeping a close eye on
Yeah.
Damn it. Fuck you,
Okay.
game.
Let's see what I got in my inventory.
Fuck all.
I got 120 because I could stay and try to get the shotgun, or I can just leave.
You're on easy, so it's like you need it.
Because I think you can pick
But
up
you
the.
also have, 120 bullets, so
Ow.
So-
there's more on the shelves. There's no
Yeah.
reason not to just shoot all the zombies. 'cause
Okay.
Yeah.
120 is like a lot.
Okay. So if you just immediately leave without coming back behind the shelves, you'll hear zombies break in and kill the guy.
Home dude dies.
But if you stay and get the items, you actually.
lives happily ever after.
Yeah, everyone lives happily ever after. So stay behind. Oh wait, never mind.
So there's some lore with this guy. This is the guy who made the Samurai Edge for the Stars team.
Oh, okay.
Robert Kendo, I think. And
Yeah.
his brother also helped make them. But we never hear anything about his brother besides that, so I don't know what to say about that. So on normal, this game already gives you a lot more ammo than the first game did.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot. Like you're kind of expected to just shoot everything in this game, basically, for the most part. So on easy, I can only assume that you're just showered in ammunition. And there's literally no reason not to just shoot everything.
On easy, they wanted to make sure that you could still shoot everything, even if you were a terrible shot and missed a whole lot of your shots.
Which is impressive because this game auto aims for you.
Yes. Eh.
Are there bullets on that shelf?
Yes. I'm getting them very slowly. Just gimping along.
Leon Hobbling Kennedy.
Gimp.
It really throws me off because every game, they usually call him like Leon S. Kennedy for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
In the remake, he just introduces himself as Leon Kennedy, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
Where's the S?
That's not right.
I guess they figured, like, yeah, it's not real natural that people introduce themselves with their middle name or initial.
Yeah, but after hearing it for 20 years worth of video games, it's like, now it's
Yeah.
not natural to hear it otherwise. He wasn't Leon Kennedy to me. He was Leon S. Kennedy. So without the S, he's some fucking weirdo. I don't know.
The whole what's more natural in realism sense versus what's more natural to the fans who have played this whole
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Harry Truman is always called Harry S. Truman, so I mean, come on, man.
It's not like it wouldn't be that weird if someone in real life was like, "Hey, I'm, blah blah, middle initial blah blah," but definitely isn't normal.
This is video game logic. Okay, it worked in this weird world of Resident Evil.
Well, yeah, that's kind of my point.
Yeah.
It worked because these games are so silly, and then
Yeah.
because the remake, both the first game and the second game take a more serious tone. So
That
small
is
things
not
like that.
how these games should be. At least not these first ones. I mean,
Nah, dude. The first game and the second game's remake are great.
Oh,
Damn.
jerk.
They change everything to fit the tone, so it's great. I love it.
cool.
The remake for this game is amazing. Which I may or may not be doing
Eventually.
eventually.
Yeah, I
Got a lot of
haven't.
other games to get to first.
I haven't gotten the remake yet.
Like the third game.
Yeah.
Code Veronica.
Yep.
The fourth game.
0.
The first game's remake. And 0.
Yeah.
Code Veronica.
When he goes up the stairs, he's fine.
And then he's
And-
fucked up.
I should not have ran up those stairs. Ah.
And fine. Do 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 do. Ow.
Ah.
Leon, we gotta work on our cardio, man.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny they didn't program a hobble for stairs.
And that's one of those touches in the remake that I like, because everything is fluid. There's no more screens like that,
Mm-hmm.
so you hobble everywhere if you're hobbling.
Nice.
Yeah.
The only time there's a loading screen in the remake for 2 is if you die. There's one at the start when you first load, like if you click load game or new game or whatever. And then there's ones if you die. Other than that, everything's loaded in at once.
Well, in 3, they had it so that, Jill, you just walk her up the stairs rather than it having being an automatic action. So if she is hobbling, she will hobble up the stairs. Excuse me.
Worst first day
Ever.
I love when games now are able to make good use of the RAM and everything to load in enough stuff. It's like, even just thinking, like, I played Kingdom Hearts 3 recently, and it's like playing that versus the PS2 games where there were always frequent loading screens throughout the worlds, and it's like, in 3, there'll be kind of a longer loading screen when you go to a new world, but then once you get past that one longer loading screen, the loading screens are few and far between comparatively, and even when they do pop up, they're like almost instantaneous.
So that guy in the foreground, it's the tipped over chair, but it looks like he has knives in his back.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, he does.
Like, what the fuck happened to this guy?
Those zombies were just trying to eat, and then they came around and ruined their dinner.
No tolerance for zombies.
Zombies are people too.
No, literally not.
You have nothing.
So this game has a really cool distinction of introducing 2 of my favorite characters in the series in the same game, in the same cutscene. There's bullets in.
I know, they're... Ladies coming, though.
And poor Claire gets kind of shafted in terms of games. She has one after this, and then she doesn't get another game for like 15 years.
Ugh.
She was in one movie between those two time periods.
Yeah.
Poor Claire.
Yeah. Poor Claire.
And then it was another like I think 3 or 4 years between the game she got in the remake. So poor Claire doesn't get much representation here.
Yeah.
It's a shame because she's freaking badass, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, also I forgot to mention it. Obligatory Leon is attractive comment that I make every time he shows up.
Yeah.
Because damn, it's true.
Yes. I agree.
Even when he's almost dying.
Especially when he's almost dying.
Be shonen zombie apocalypse hero.
Stay down. I am just trying not to die right now.
Speed run.
Speed run, speed run.
Where are those damn herbs?
Where's that damn Ford Chaos Emerald?
I know there's a first aid spray in the item box. I just gotta get there. And now we cannot go back out.
Why would we want to?
I think if we do, like, the door will open and zombies will just come in.
Yeah. Also, for the record, if you manage to get here on normal difficulty without killing any zombies, a certain STARS member's corpse appears down below those stairs.
I thought it was, picking up any items. Or is it
You're right, it's picking up any items, I'm dumb.
That's fine.
You're right. I got my thing mixed up. Yes, if you come to the police station without picking up any items, that includes the shotgun, you have to wait till later to get it.
Yeah.
Then a character who appeared through voice only in the first game, Brad, is down here.
Yeah, he'll be down this little alleyway thingy.
And I think if you kill his zombie form, you get the closet key.
Yep.
For the extra costumes, which aren't anything special in this game, so you're not missing
No.
much.
Yeah.
It's honestly, especially for the time, it feels like really kind of intricate and obtuse stuff. That's kind of crazy they even thought of it.
I think the zapping system as a whole is kind of, by today's standards, it's like whatever, fucking anybody could do that, but for 1998,
Yeah.
I mean, the zapping system's pretty complex for being basically unheard of and a selling point for a video game at the time. You know, where there's two routes and stuff you do in one route will affect the other, and if you play the other route first instead, then it applies the same there.
Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon.
Fucking new guy.
Sorry, but it looks like
Where were you
your
here 10
party
minutes ago, bitch?
has been canceled.
Name's Leon.
What happened?
I'm the
About 2
FNG.
months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They
Zombies.
risked their lives to reveal the truth.
One random
no
detail I
one
like about this
believed
cutscene
them.
is the locker he's leaning on.
Not
It's
long
titled
after
JoJo.
that,
Mm-hmm.
all
I think
this
there's a
started to
there's a
happen.
document you can find later.
Hang in there.
One of the dogs
Don't
in the
worry about me.
what do they call
Just
it?
rescue
Kennel
the survivors
is named
and the
JoJo,
other
I think.
girls. Here, take this key card.
I think JoJo the
You
Rocket
should
Dog
be
or some
able
shit
to
like that.
unlock the
Pretty
doors in
sure.
the hall with this. Now go.
Which
But
means the dog had a fucking locker.
just go.
Leon
But I'm coming
doesn't
back
even
for
have
you.
a lock.
Just hold on.
And the cutscene, he's fine. Do.
Well, Leon does have a desk though. That desk with the party hats on it was Leon's desk.
Yeah. Hey. Dude. Oh.
So, I was gonna say, the zapping system, even though in hindsight it's really silly and kind of pointless, since the only thing it does is decide who gets what item. Still a neat idea, I think, for 98. 98? Yeah, 98 sounds right. Today we'd be like, yeah, whatever, but I can only imagine at the time it was like, holy shit, that's cool.
Yeah. It's one of the reasons I really enjoyed this game back then.
How I think the whole concept of Claire A, Leon B, Leon A, Claire B was like, wow. That means I basically beat 4 times the game here.
Yeah.
Basically,
And that's one of those things that's still really cool about this game. Because none of the other games really did anything like that. So it holds kind of unique for 2. Makes it stand out a little bit. Oh.
I never played the Resident Evil games, but just having like experienced a couple or a few of them in pieces through watching people play them, it's like this music track is the one that always sticks with my head the most, I think.
Mine too. This one's very memorable.
Yeah.
Also the danger music, like when you're in an intense situation, like if you open a door and zombies come in,
Yeah.
plays this like doo-doo, which I can't really.
Yeah. The
think it
orchestra hit.
Yeah. Which I'm sure we'll hear eventually. I think it plays when Mr. X runs through a wall, doesn't it?
Yes, and later when we see another NPC turn into a zombie.
Well, and I wonder who. It really stuck with me, and I think it's because that plays when if there's certain doors you can't open because there's too many zombies on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And that track plays during those when the zombies come through the door. If you choose to do that, and it stuck with me because I remember watching my cousin play this game when I was really young. I would have been like 4 or 5.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'll read that in a second.
Okay.
And just seeing the zombies shuffle through the door, and this would have been like 2000 and probably like 1 or 2, was really scary, and so it stuck in my head that the scary moment was associated with this orchestra hit.
Yeah.
So I still remember it. Police memorandum. 8/23/1998. This letter is just to inform everyone about the recent movement of equipment that has happened during the precinct's rearrangement. The safe with 4-digit lock has been moved from the STARS office on the 2nd floor to the Eastern office. On the 1st floor, 2236, Raccoon Police Liaison Department.
That code never changes.
That is true to the remake as well. I don't think it's the same code, because they do actual, like, wheels. What are they called? Dials?
Mm.
So it's
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't unlock that. Da 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 da.
But
da.
I have...
What was
That scared the shit out of me, dude, when I was a kid. That was really scary.
Yeah.
That was genuinely terrifying. My cousin and I saw that, and I was like, oh my god.
I was like, what the hell was that?
It's such a good moment.
Yeah.
Even now, it's such a
Yeah,
good
because
moment.
it's just completely silent, and then you see that, and then that camera angle when you come in here at the window.
You're like, oh boy.
Yeah.
But nothing happens. It's such a good horror moment. And then you get this cutscene, which is such a good payoff for this little bit of suspense.
Mm-hmm.
Because you get all this viscera, and you're like, oh no, what could that be?
Oh no, what's gonna happen? And then
This
flicker. Yeah.
That's the scariest shot of this cutscene right there.
Yeah.
No, that one is. Sorry, I got that one's. But honestly, they're kind of chumps in this game, so whatever.
Yeah, I mean, they are scarier if you don't have a shotgun to just blast them.
It is worth noting that they are blind, so if you walk like that, they won't attack you.
It's also, many times scarier if you're 5.
It's also many times scarier if you're 5 years old. That is terrifying at 5 years old. Yeah, this is my patented scoot dance, which I use to get past enemies all the time. I do this shit in every single one of these games. Because it's actually... I think the way it feels to me is it's faster, because while it's the slower walk animation, you're spamming it, so you're sliding through the floor faster.
Yeah.
So you can evade
That's
enemies. It's called the scoot dance because in Remake 1, It has a certain look to it.
Yeah.
But it's just what we call it now.
It amuses me.
I don't know if it's even actually effective. It's just fucking funny
Yeah.
to just scoop past these fucking zombies.
I guess-
assume you...
That actually reminds me of something I do in Mega Man Legends, not for movement, but like normally when you're firing your. Oh, wait till you read this.
Operation report. Operation report, September 26th. The Raccoon Police Department was unexpectedly attacked by zombies. Many had been injured, even more were killed. During the attack, our communications equipment was destroyed, and we no longer have contact with the outside. We have decided to carry out an operation with the intent of rescuing any possible survivors, as well as to prevent this disaster from spreading beyond Raccoon City. The details of the operation are as follows. Security of armaments and ammunition. Chief Irons has voiced concern regarding the issue of terrorism due to a series of recent, unresolved incidents. On the very day before the zombies' attack, he made the decision to relocate all weapons to scattered intervals throughout the building as a temporary measure to prevent their possible seizure. Unfortunately, this decision has made it extremely difficult for us to locate all ammunition caches. It has become our top priority to recover these scattered munitions. To unlock the weapon storage. As stated earlier, it will be extremely difficult to secure all the ammunition. However, a considerable supply still remains in the underground weapon storage. Unfortunately, the person in charge of the card key used to access the weapon storage is missing, and we have been unable to locate the key. One of the breakers went down during the battle, and the electronic locks are not functioning in certain areas. It has become a top priority to restore the power in the power room and secure those locks. Recorder, David Ford. Fuck. Operation before September 27th, 1 p.m. The west barricade has been broken through and another exchange ensued. We sheltered the injured confiscation room on the first floor temporarily. 12 more people were injured in the battle. Recorder, David Ford. Additional report. 3 additional people were killed following the sudden appearance of an as-of-yet unknown creature. This creature is identified by missing patches of skin and razor-like claws. However, its most distinguishing characteristic is its lance-like tongue, capable of piercing a human torso in an instant. Their numbers as well as their location remains unknown. We have tentatively named this creature the Licker, and are currently in the process of developing countermeasures to deal with this new threat.
Shotgun.
Countermeasures.
Yeah.
C. Shotgun.
See.
Remember that
Shotgun.
time in Dragon Ball when Mercenary Tao killed a man with his tongue?
That happened.
Yes, that happens.
I know he killed the guy with his hair, but he killed the guy with his tongue too?
Yeah, he like stuck his tongue through the guy's forehead or something.
Ew.
Sounds about right. I don't know if we actually said their name. So the creature in the hallway was the Licker.
Yeah.
They're kind of like the hunters.
But they're more scary in this game, at least.
Much scarier and less annoying. So you just light this shit up with the... My fucking phone fell down. With that thing, lighter.
Later. And then we've ruined a painting.
So
Gee, thanks, Leon.
that operation report kind of hinted at something, and the game's kind of vague about it in this game specifically, for Leon's campaign. But I am gonna just go ahead and say it because fuck you for spoiling a 20-year-old game.
Yeah.
It said Chief Irons relocated all ammunition because of unresolved terrorist attacks, which is super suspicious. Why would he do that?
Mm-hmm.
Especially considering he ended up leaving a lot of it with the weapon anyways. Which just kind of hints that... I'll leave the details for later, but hints that he's not all on the up and up.
She's gonna grab me!
And I find it weird how strangely vague Leon's campaign is about it, considering all the shit he did. But, you know. This hallway's a meat grinder.
Yes.
Damn, I didn't know you could shoot him in half.
Yep. And it keeps them alive.
That's shitty.
Just die.
Why won't you all die again?
I should be fine.
I always found it kind of strange that the police guy didn't have the confrontation with the police chief.
Yeah.
Leon is fine, if you know what I'm saying.
Eyebrows, wiggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn right he is.
Fine.
I'm not really sure what the reason is. I guess it's just what they decided to go with. But
Yeah, because Claire's the one who always runs into him.
always, and that holds true for a remake as well.
It's interesting that they did it. I guess because Sherry's involved? I don't know.
Yeah, but like,
I'll leave this here for right now.
in this game specifically, his involvement with Sherry is like almost background dressing.
Yeah. Yeah, with with Leon A, oh, whoops. He doesn't meet Sherry at all, or doesn't know anything about her until the end, where it's just Sherry knows who he is, and it's like, how?
Which is one of the reasons why 6 made it seem like it was Claire A, Leon B that was more canon.
Yeah.
'Cause they had a few more interactions
Yeah.
here and there.
And Claire actually told Leon that she found a girl, and she was, taking care of her. In Claire A, but in Leon A, she doesn't say anything about Sherry at all.
Also, 6 explicitly states that Sherry was infected, which I'm pretty sure only happens in Claire A.
Yes.
So, we're doing the non-canon route first.
Yeah.
Operation Report 2. Operation Report, September 28th. Early morning, 2:30 a.m. Zombies overran the operation room, and another battle broke out. We lost 4 more people, including David. We're down to 4 people, including myself. We failed to secure the weapon cache and hope for our survival. Continues to diminish. We won't last much longer. We agreed upon a plan to escape through the sewer. There's a path leading from the precinct underground to the sewage disposal plant. We should be able to access the sewers through there. The only drawback is that there is no guarantee the sewage disposal plant is free from any possible dangers. We know our chances in the sewers are slim, but anything is better than simply waiting here to die. In order to buy more time, we locked the only door leading into the underground, which is located in the eastern office. We left the key behind in the western office, since it's unlikely that any of those creatures have the intelligence to find it and unlock them. I pray that this operation report will be helpful to anyone. To whomever may find it, Recorder Elliot Edward. We see Elliot in the B scenario. Also, a couple notes there. 1. How'd you lock the door and then leave the key behind? 2. If you think the creatures are too stupid to unlock a door anyways, why leave the key behind?
Good question.
Hello?
I thought there was like film or something you could pick up here.
Is it on the side table?
Or was it like here?
I thought it was on the table on the side there.
Yeah, it does look like there's something next to the typewriter.
Maybe it's by the camera, yeah.
Maybe it's here. No.
Try going around the other side of the table, like go to the right side of the table and then face that right there. Nope.
Nope.
Is it in the dark room?
I don't think so. I can develop film here.
That's
Nope.
another thing this game did, which is kind of weird. You just develop film sometimes.
Just cause.
The closet on your right is your costume closet.
Oh, yeah, this is where you use the closet key if you got
I
it.
think they're really kind of dumb in this game. I don't really care for them that much. Leon has one where he holds the gun sideways, and it's really silly.
Yeah, one-handed.
One-handed, naturally.
Yeah, of course.
And he wears like this really skin-tight tank top, so.
I don't remember what Claire gets in this game.
She gets like a leather jacket type, like a motorcycle.
It's Chris's jacket, that's right.
And I can't remember what the other one was.
Let's do Resident Evil 2.
Pushy, pushy,
Original.
pushy. Okay, fine, read that. Something is written on the mounting. The god of sun and the god of moon, their gaze upon me is the only thing that can release the red soul.
So let's see, Leon gets like a gets like a leather jacket, I guess, and that like pink tank top.
Yeah.
And Claire only gets Chris's jacket.
I thought she got 2.
No, because she gets a gun instead of a second outfit.
Okay.
Her outfit gives her the Colt SAA, the revolver.
Okay.
That's in the PlayStation version. The N64 version provides a. What is this? I haven't played the N64 version, so I gotta look. Looks like it's like a biker outfit in that it has like a leather vest and leather pants. He's got like a bandana on and sunglasses, or like tactical riot gear, like a Stars costume. He's got like a vest and
Stars.
And then Claire once again only gets one costume, and it's this weird like jumpsuit, a purple jacket with like straps and a sheath for a knife.
Yay.
Like people who made board of the game. I'm not gonna talk about the remakes costumes because I have all of them unlocked.
Yay.
We will be seeing all of them.
Yay.
Yay!
Yeah, you didn't have to pay money to do it.
Do what?
Get their costumes.
Paid money.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like $10 extra. So I was like, fuck it, why not?
Well, okay.
It was like 60. I think it was. No, sorry, I paid $20 extra. That's a little bit more, but it was like I can pay 60 for the new game or play 80 and get all the costumes from the start and the old music track. Fuck you, why not?
Oh.
Okay. Well, yeah. In...
And yeah, I'm gonna pull out all the works for the because the remake consolidated things. So there's still a Leon and a Claire scenario, and then like a B scenario for each side. They're consolidated, so it's always the same story being told. And instead, it's the A scenario is like the full length scenario, so you can play Leon's full length scenario or Claire's full length scenario. Then the B scenario is called like Second Run, and you play like a shortened version of that. So we'll do.
I love it when remakes let you have options for the music.
Yes.
So my plan is to show off everything, act like all the bonus stuff, and the old music track for the switched playthrough, because it'll be the same functionally, but show off a bunch of extra goodies that way. This is the other place you can get the shotgun.
Yep. I'm taking it because free ammo.
Free ammo, yeah.
Yes.
Because zombies like to nom on you.
Nom 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 nom.
This is the Star's office. Back corner is Rebecca's desk. Jill's desk is right there. That's Chris's. I realize now that you can't see what I'm pointing at.
This is Barry's.
This is Barry's. And that's Wesker's. You want to click A 50 times?
Sure.
Oh no. 1, 3, 4.
So I guess what I was gonna say, the scoot dance kind of reminded me of from Mega Man Legends was like how you have like 4 different stats for your weapon, which was like your attack strength or range, energy, and rapid, which energy was how many shots you can have on screen, rapid is how fast you fire. I'd always just focus all my limited resources for like equipment parts to go to attack and range, and then bypass the energy and rapid by just tapping forward while I'm firing really fast. And it keeps resetting the shot.
Nice.
I've never played that game.
I've only seen... Was it Reki that LP'd it? No, Apple LP'd it.
Reki did too.
Aged a little poorly, but it's kind of to be expected.
Why? It's a dog!
This is the stupidest fucking Easter egg in this whole game, and I love it.
Well, it's very important for Resident Evil 0.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. Got it.
And apparently for Wesker's eyes, too.
Yeah, why does Wesker have it?
Why do you think Wesker has it? Because he's a fucking weirdo. Chris's diary.
Chris.
Kitty, I talked to the chief today once again. But he refused to listen to me. I know for certain that that Umbrella conducted T-virus research in that mansion. Anyone infected turns into a zombie. But the entire mansion went up in that explosion, along with any incriminating evidence. Umbrella employs so many people now that no one is willing to talk about the incident. Looks like I'm running out of options. This is what Leon imagines Chris sounds like. August 17th. We've been receiving a lot of local reports about strange monsters appearing at random throughout the city. This must be the work of Umbrella. With the help of Jill and Barry, I finally obtained information vital to the case. Umbrella has begun research on a variation of the original T-virus. Haven't they done enough damage already? We talked it over and have decided to fly to the main Umbrella HQ in Europe. I won't tell my sister about this trip because doing so could put her in danger. Please forgive me, Claire. Well, that sure fucking backfired, huh, Chris? Instead, she came to the zombie town to look for you.
Leon!
And then she goes to Europe to look for you. Fucking idiot.
Good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all.
He's
He
not
went to
here.
Europe.
There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Let's split up and look for clues,
Right.
gang.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it.
Part of me finds it really
That way we
impressive
can
that her
keep in touch if
ponytail
anything
moves.
happens.
Yes.
I mean, nowadays we get to see every joint where
I
it's
can't
animated to
believe what is
move,
happening
but
to this city.
it's still neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Now she's gonna stare at her
Yeah.
brother's desk.
Yeah.
Sad.
Chris used to sit here, and
I can't believe what is happening to this
Can't you-
city.
get a first aid spray from Rebecca's desk.
Yeah, I did already.
Oh, I'm just dumb.
Yeah, it's this like thing on the wall over here.
Yeah, go back. What about the fax machine?
Not in this game. Well, not in this scenario, I should say.
Oh, darn.
Claire's scenario. Yeah.
I want to make a joke about fax machines being fucking dead.
I wonder if he does say anything about the fax machine. Let me see.
Fax machine.
Quick,
what year is it,
everyone, be
1998?
sure.
Oh wait.
Be sure to invest in faxes. They are the wave of the future.
It's like that
Also,
scene
take
from
Take
Babe.
this picture.
Nothing suspicious nor out of the ordinary. Alright.
One of my favorite dumb things that is only in the remake is they have a thing involving a flash drive.
Oh.
And from my knowledge of flash drive history is flash drive 1.0s weren't publicly available at this point in time.
No.
No.
I remember like zip disks. Was it was it the zip drive?
The zip drive, yeah.
Which it's just funny that fucking Wesker or Irons dished out for what would be technically experimental technology.
Well, Wesker would. Wesker's kind of crazy.
We better go develop that film. It's very important.
Yeah.
Very.
What? How about right here? There we
There
go.
you go.
Okay.
Recruit.
Dude.
It's Rebecca Chambers in fucking sportswear.
Yeah,
Wesker, you creepy son of a bitch.
that is the most important picture in the entire game, people.
Just try to imagine DC Douglas going like,
No.
Creepy man.
Very creepy, man. It's even creepier because the remaster Zero includes like Wesker mode, which is like an alternate universe where he like mind controls Rebecca and puts her in his leather costume, and it's super creepy.
Yeah, that just does not sound good. Like that is not good, Wesker. Bad.
He's the bad guy.
I see why you get thrown into a volcano.
Spoiler.
Chris!
I just realized when you said that that game is 10 years old.
I
So, spoiler alert for 10-year-old.
10-year-old game. Yeah.
Okay.
Look, man. It's 10. Just because it's 10-year-old doesn't mean everyone's played it.
Okay, everyone who's truly had interest in it has.
That's fair.
So, and if you haven't, why are you watching this LP instead of playing the damn game? Seriously.
Or don't play 5, just play 4 instead.
Because 4 is good.
You know, I think it's ironic that people throw fits about spoilers for new games when they spoiled the hell out of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well, those might not be the same
they
people
probably-
who are upset about spoilers.
Those are definitely two opposite sides of the
I
same
know,
game.
but it's just like, well, you can't get away from spoilers, so maybe just try not to actively look for those things.
I mean, my experience of people giving spoilers is that they go to places where you wouldn't find them normally and
Well-
spam them before anyone does anything about it.
Like, what I mean is, like, if they've never seen Resident Evil 2 before, why would they watch an LP of it and then get mad about being spoiled? You know?
Well, I mean, I can kind of see it, because you're watching an LP of the second game. Maybe you just don't want to dish out for a fucking 20-year-old game.
Right?
It's 2, not 5. You might not expect spoilers in an LP for a game that has, like, 6 installments between it and the next one. Now, it's kind of dumb for Resident Evil, because who gives a fuck about the story, but I can see where it could come into play, where it's like, I mean, yeah, both games are old, but I'm watching an LP for a much older game.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're watching an LP of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, and they spoil stuff from Birth by Sleep.
I could see it. I think it's mostly relevant, though, if you're... like me talking about Remake. That's a little shitty. I haven't said any real spoilers, though, so...
Yeah, you've talked about Remake, but you haven't, like...
said any
Said
story beats.
anything about it. Yeah, you all you basically said is the game, like, it's better than this in every conceivable way.
It's
But one would expect that in a remake.
it's shitty if you spoil a game that came out right when you had the LP come out. Like, we're doing 1. We talked about Kingdom Hearts 3 a little bit. I think the worst we got is we name dropped some words
Yeah.
that were in the game. I think we name dropped 2 of them actually.
Oh, whoops.
But we didn't give any like actual story spoilers, so
No. Yeah.
I don't think that's that bad. But
Yeah,
if we had, that'd be
yeah,
shitty.
yeah. But plus the worlds we name dropped were like shown off in like all the trailers and stuff. So if you watched anything about the game up to that point, you'd really haven't. We really didn't spoil anything.
Well,
Yeah, name dropping worlds ain't much of a thing.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't consider it much of a thing. I know when I went to Remake,
I mean, unless you name drop spoilers. Even that wouldn't be that much of a spoiler, but it would just be like the one world that's not at Disney World.
Yeah.
well, if it's what I've seen in the E3 trailer and stuff, then I think it is already.
Yeah.
Look for it, September 20th, 9:30 p.m. Reporter Sergeant Neil Carlson.
I can't believe they did the final battle trailer. Like they I'm surprised how much Square Enix spoiled all on their own. Like there's a reason I stopped watching trailers past a certain point.
Well, that's why I stopped watching Resident Evil two remake trailers. I watched the 30-minute E3 reveal. I didn't fucking look at anything else.
Yeah, same here.
Nothing.
But SE also does that for patch releases for Final Fantasy XIV. They'll just put the most important parts of the story bit in there, so it's just like, oh, well, you just told me
Cool,
what
thanks.
happens.
Well, you
I
have
can't
to
even watch trailers anymore. I'll get fucking
Well, you have to give people a reason to keep paying money for Fortnite.
Well,
14's a good game, so I think that's a good enough reason in itself.
it's just the people who suck.
Yeah. What else to do?
Yeah.
We received a report of a suspicious individual skulking around the sewers in the outskirts of Raccoon City. I searched the area. and located the individual, but he ran away before I was able to question him. I recovered the following items: a small amount of C4 plastic explosive, an electronic detonator, 9 by 19 parabellum rounds, an infrared scope broken. End of report. So that must be Nikolai then. Right?
Maybe.
Man.
Oh yeah, didn't he have like no? He actually no. He
Planted bomb. Planted C4, right?
yeah, that's true because of the hospital.
And he also had a sniper rifle.
Yes.
At one point. Infrared scope.
Yeah, maybe it was Nikolai.
I'm sure that wasn't their intention when the game was released. But damn, it fits.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
Timeline-wise, this is when Jill is unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler.
Spoilers.
For a 19-year-old game.
Damn it, Brew! I had no idea.
Aw, shucks. I'm sorry.
Boy, I played that game a lot.
That's why you're the one doing it for the little marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw, shucks. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spoil this and this for you.
You think?
But
Yes.
I guess since we're talking about spoilers, we may as well keep more on.
Well-
Kills Dumbledore.
In one of the Chrysler building episodes of Parasite Eve, we just went on and on about spoilers for different things.
I remember yelling at Hyper
Yeah.
Yeah.
because he almost spoiled something in Persona 4, which I'm showing Anstca.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And I just fucking yelled like top of my lungs.
Yeah.
Spoilers! Jesus Christ, man! And I apologized. I was like, I'm trying to
Yeah.
Yeah.
have the twist intact. Still haven't gotten to that part of the game, but you know.
Speaking of Persona, we really need to try to get back to
Yeah,
that.
I know. Me and you have been trying shit with that.
Yeah.
Unrelated to this LP entire.
Yes. Yes. Unrelated to like LPing entirely, really.
For now, at least. Wink,
Yeah.
wink.
Put it on the list.
It's already on the fucking list. What you mean?
Yeah. We'll get around to it in like 5 years, probably.
I don't know. Originally, I think it's off the table at this point, but I had wanted to do one of the games this year. But plans have changed.
I don't know. It's still pretty early in the year.
Yeah, but we have a lot in the docket for the year, too.
True. Yeah, like, we probably have a good chunk of the year already planned out once we get back
We have
to
a month and a half waiting to be uploaded.
Oops. It's been 53 minutes. I should probably stop the episode.
Oh, okay. Good idea.
A little bit.
Alright, next time we'll explore the library and spoil more things. Yay.
Spoil.
Go on a reading
Yay.
adventure. Open
Yay.
the tome of spoilers.
Ooh.